Hey everybody, it's been a while since I've done a video. Um, Had to get a new computer and whatnot. Anyway, I'm not yet set up completely to go live on this new one, so I'm gonna do it as a record and then upload it to the playlist. So if you don't see it under live, check my playlist. But this is going back to American Truck Simulator. Now, this American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator are exactly the same thing. Its only difference is this is American and that's European. Outside that, it's the same exact engine. I'm just going to touch on some stuff. You can edit your profile, manage profiles, download content browser if you want to buy maps and whatever, and so on. We're going to go change a few things real quickly. I got the volume turned off because I had recorded this earlier and the game volume was really loud. A few things you will want to change under graphics. You go up and that is the brightness. This slider right here. If you by default it's like way down here somewhere. It is like pitch black. So slide that brightness way up, and then you can adjust it back down as needed. Now this affects the nighttime. It doesn't really affect any daytime settings as far as I can tell. Everything looks normal to me. But the nighttime, the brightness, it gets so dark you can't see nothing, even outside. So adjust that. You can adjust your sunshots, depth of field, etc. I pretty much left everything. There's a few things I did turn on. I did turn on the headlights, traffic headlights, secondary headlights, and I did turn on pedestrians. Next thing is audio. Here's where you can adjust all your audio settings. Like I said, I have the UI music off right now while I do this recording, then I'll turn it back on. Gameplay is an important one you want to touch on. Fatigue simulation, you want to turn that on or off. Same thing with traffic offenses, turn them on or off. Now, none of those affect the pay or the income that you'll make per load. It has no bearing on it whatsoever. Um, I turn it off right now because I've been doing a lot of short runs, and after a while he'll start yawning in my ear and the bed will be turning from blue to red, and it's like, oh my god, I only got like an hour to go, hang in there, or 2 hours. So I just shut it off for now. But when you're doing like OTR, over the road, you got like 40 hours to, yeah, go ahead and turn it on. Traffic offenses though is a pain in the ass. Headlight usage is the biggest one that gives me 30 minutes before sunset to 30 minutes after sunrise. Anybody that's been driving knows that that's what the law is. But apparently, you can get back-to-back tickets for this, even though you have them on or off according to the daylight. And I have gotten them back-to-back. I mean, holy crap. And I just got so frustrated with that. And the idiot drivers, artificial intelligence, that's what do you call that, a misnomer? Yeah, that's pretty bad. These are some really stupid drivers, including the truck drivers, the professionals who know what's going on. And they'll run up into you, and then you get docked and have to pay. And it's like, you know what, that idiot. So I got that turned off. I really got tired of the headlight. Another thing, I turned down the random road events because some of these road events are just crazy. Way too many. Detours, I turned it down a little bit. I turned random road events all the way down as far as I could. And the rain probability, I turned it down a little bit because most of the time you don't get rain out in the desert. So those are the ones that I changed. And I changed to real automatic transmission because I got carpal tunnel and I'm driving and doing everything on the keyboard. So trying to shift and control and changing gears while steering and hitting in the gas and the brakes, yeah, it's just kind of hard. But this is where you can go in and change everything else that you need to. Tweak it to how you like. Now there's one down here, convoy. That's if you're playing on like a land area. Um, Region, camera. No, that's under keys. Okay. Key bindings. All of these are pretty much the same. There are a couple that I changed. I did turn on the trailer brake. I bound that to my number 3 keypad. Now 0, 1, 2, and 3 are ones that you can use. The 0 is actually bound to your GPS and auto shifting back forward through the different F5, F6, F7, F8, F9. When I can just do that with one keystroke. So, but that's what the number pad 0 does. I got this one bound to number 3. Trust me, when you get out there and get to fishtailing, taking a curve a little too fast, and especially if you're using a keyboard, you'll start fishtailing and use that trailer brake to tighten up that trailer, hold it down, get yourself back under control, and cruise on. I don't use the retarder. I do use the engine brakes. The other thing I turned on, I don't like the light horn. I don't even know what it does. I've tried it, nothing. So your main horn, like your car horn, is H. Your air horn, your regular truck horn, is N. Cruise control is C. And here's another one that I changed. To resume cruise control, I keybind that to Z, Z. So that if I'm doing 60 miles an hour and I have to hit my brakes or whatever for a minute and I want to get back in, or I'm going through a town and the speed limit dropped and I want to resume back where I was at, as long as you're doing over, say, 25 miles an hour, thereabouts, give or take a little, you can hit that key, that hotkey, and it'll work itself right back up to the speed limit that you had it set to. And it's really great because cruise control will allow you a play, so I say foreplay, about 5% or about 3 miles an hour, and it'll start making a sound and kind of hold it. So like you got set 55 or 54, and the speed limit is 55, and 3 over, yeah, you're speeding by 2 miles an hour, 3, but it'll kind of hold it right there. HUD controls, F2 is the main one that I use. That one will allow you to use your mouse and your right button on it and kind of pan around, or is it left, I forget. Anyway, pan around and look. F3 is from straight top down. I don't know why they got it like that. F1 is your pause button. And with that, F1, you can actually use your mouse to access your GPS or your route advisor page if you want to, without affecting the game. I just go F5, F6, F7, and F8. The main ones I use is F5, 6, and 7. Those are the main 3 that I use. Here's that numpad, next page, next page, next page. You can reassign that 0 key to something else. But F5 is your main one, and hitting it multiple times will change your heads-up display, how far you're seeing. Number 6 will give you all your information about your load. F7 is your damage and show you how much damage, if any, that you have. So F5, F6, and F7 are your camera controls. I'm sorry, chase camera number 2. I'm sorry, I was saying F2, and I knew that someone wasn't clicking right. Number 2, not on your keypad, but up above your letters here, your QWERTY, your keyboard. That's one that you can pivot around. Number 3 is the top-down look. Number 8 is your drive-by, and your number 9, I don't know why they have it up here, actually comes like from the rear of your rig, up and above it, looking forward. Go through, play with these as you want. This walk mode, hang that up. Hang that up. There is no walking in this game. Trailer activate. If there's an interactive thing in the map or in the game, you enter. T is for your trailer. M is for your map. And that's really about all I use. Controls, if you have any controls, it's got an input wizard right here. Like I said, I'm just using the keypad. So, but if you got any controls, you want to go in here and set stuff up. Now, real quickly. So that's your basics here. I'm going to go and click on continue game just to put me inside here real quick. Oh yeah, turn on and sign in with your world of trucks, and so that you can play with other people online. You have to have that turned on, and it'll tell you. And real quickly, again, I'm not going to go into depth, just kind of give you a quick of what's what, and you go through and tailor this to how you want. It's a game. Enjoy it. Skills is one of the most important thing right here. This is your main page. And you see I've got most of mine already maxed out. I'm still working on fragile cargo, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do hazmat or not. But each of these affect how much money you're going to actually make each time you upgrade. Like right here, 30% higher reward, um, 5% from the one before it. Higher value for your delivery. So that's automatically calculated into uh, your load. So we'll get there. Diagnostic, that's where you do your repairs. You can do it right here. You usually have to go to a repair shop or your garage. I got 2%, that's just road tear. This is the one that I'm driving, my Peterbilt. It gives you all the basic information up in here. I got a Caterpillar in there. I know which one it is. 625 with the Eaton shifter, 18 speed. Um, This is your basic information right here. I got a bank loan out, so my money is a little low. I got 5 trucks and 2 trailers and 4 employees. So yeah, you can go up to 540,000 at one time in bonuses. Now I've got two. I kind of just did it because I wanted to be curious and see. Um, so 400 says it's 5,788 a day. I can repay that as long as I have the money in there left to repay this without any penalty. You can just repay it. The second one shows that it's 100,000 at this. Again, I can repay it if I want to. Shows you how many days you've been paying on it. So this one I've been paying 8 out of 70. This one hasn't started yet. They do not calculate it together. Now down here it shows that $7,602 a day is what I'm making, or is what I'm paying. I'm sorry. That is not billed to you at one time. This one comes, the first one here comes to me at noon game time, and it will deduct this. And then this next one, I'm not sure exactly when it's going to deduct it, but it didn't seem to do it at the same time. Progress history kind of goes over how you are, how you've been doing, kind of graph here. As you can see, I'm already up to the instructor level. Let's get out of here. Email, I have never done. Radio, you have to figure that out on your own. So some of these are basic. Oh, just go over here. Truck manager tells you how many trucks and what's going on with them at all times. You can come up here and look. The one with the blue dot will be you. In this case, me. And you can take over, upgrade, sell, whatever you want with it. This guy here is driving it. You got a table view and a map view, so you can come over here and look and see where they are. I'm the yellow one right now, so I'm over here, and you'll see this red line, so that's where he started at. That's him currently, and that's him where he's heading to. And the greens are the other drivers. I'm going to put it back to table view. My garage is in Los Angeles. Hit the escape button, driver manager. Same thing. It tells you everything about what's going on with the driver, how much money they're making a day. I'm pulling in, on an average, 33,000 a day. I've actually pulled in more. What their rating is, what they're actually doing. All my drivers right now are out on the road working. Not always sure what the trailer thing here is, other than I do know I have 2 trailers. David has one of them. He has my low boy, and he's using Holland forklifts from Gallup to Los Angeles, and he finishes in 8 hours. If he's in the cab asleep or whatever, it'll show. You can change his. I have him set to balance, but you can change which one you want him to work on first, or her. I do have a female in here as well, so I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, you being sexist." No. Romana, for example, I have her set for just-in-time delivery, so I want her to work on that. The higher up you get, the more money. And again, what truck she's in, what's her status, she's hauling cement. And again, you can do the map view if you want to actually see them. Instead of the trucks. The other thing is there's a trailer manager. All the trailers and everything that you buy, you store them at one of your garages. Now I have one garage, so it shows who's got. I got two trailers, and it shows them where they're at. David has my lowboy, and Henry has my dry van. And you can custom figure these. Put your mouse over it, it gives you all the general information. You can custom figure them as you're buying it so that it get delivered to you complete, like I did with this one. Customed it and then had it delivered complete like that. Same thing with the trucks. If you want to recruit, let's do Garage Manager first. So Garage Manager shows you where your garages are at. Right now I just have 5 trucks, 5 drivers counting myself, 2 trailers, daily profit 45,000 with a 92% productivity, and that's pretty damn good. And it gives you all the information if you click on it. Now you have multiple garages. You start out with 1. When I say 1, it's a 1 bay. And then your next upgrade will take it to a 3 bay. And then your last upgrade, or your second, will take it to a 5 bay. And they run about $180,000. You can have garages spread out all over the map. So that's a good thing to do. Mine's right now right here in LA. It's the only one I have so far. I'll get some more. Real quickly, what else is there? What was I going to touch on? Garage manager, driver, trailer, truck. We covered those real quickly. Diagnostics. If you want to buy a truck, it's right here. Buy a trailer right here. Do upgrades for both the truck and the trailer. I pretty much don't mess with this. It tells you your current, what's going on, what load you got, where you're at, all the information. You can resume delivery or abandon it. If you abandon it, it's going to cost you about $12,000. I don't want to abandon it. Radio, you'll have to read about that, how to set up your radio. Photo studio, I haven't messed with. Vehicle, I haven't messed with much. Convoy is if you're playing on a LAN with multiple computers. Quick travel will come in good. So before I do that, let me go here real quick. Job market. A quick job is for you're driving another company's truck. Doesn't matter if you have one or don't have one. You're going to start there. And you can drive one even though you have one. Freight market is when you have your own. Cargo market is when you're hooked up to an actual trailer that you own. External contract, that's where you're playing with other people that are on the World of Trucks server. External market, convoy browser, etc. Now, in game here, the time 1 hour in game is only equal to about 4 minutes real life. So, so I think a 24-hour period will run me about 96 minutes. I can do a 24-hour period in 96 minutes in my time. So external contracts, on the other hand, is in real world time. So there's a difference. So if you're on a 24-hour mission, you're going to do 24 hours real time. So that's the difference between external contracts and external markets. Again, you have to use your own trailer and the regular in-game one. When using your own trailer, yes, you actually have to drive there. You actually have to pick up your load, back it in there, the whole 9 yards. When you're doing your own freight market, you just drive your truck up there to wherever the load that you choose is, hook up, and off you go. Quick job, and you're just automatically there. Just real quickly, you can mess around with this stuff up here all you want. They're showing you where my truck is currently at, but these just kind of show what some of these are. So let's say I needed to get up to Roswell, New Mexico, and we're taking this load to Eureka, California. Now, you can choose any one and just kind of scroll through. But let's say I need to go to Roswell, New Mexico, which I actually have that map over here in New Mexico. Well, do I want to drive? Let's say I'm in LA. Do I want to drive all the way to Roswell, New Mexico to pick up their trailer to haul it all the way up back to California? You can. Or you can do what's called quick travel. Click on that, and then you'd come over and you'd find, I can't do it right now because I got to load with me, but find Roswell, which is right around here somewhere. Roswell right there. You would click on it. It gives you the price up there, how much it's going to cost you, and you click on confirm quick travel. What that'll do is that'll throw your rig at the repair yard right there, and then you just drag the next couple 3 miles, whatever it is, to pick up your load. So that comes in real handy. It's a big time saver. You don't actually have to sit there and drive the whole route. World maps, last thing real quickly. Your world maps. By grabbing with your right mouse button, you can move this around. Now, by default, the game comes with California, Arizona, and Nevada. These three. I went ahead and bought New Mexico because I'm waiting on Texas to come out and I want to grab it. Anything in black, like these over here, there is no map for. Things that are in gray are maps that are available for downloading. All these here, Oregon, Washington, Montana, Colorado, Idaho, all these you can actually download. And the good thing about downloading the maps, you don't have to do any special work or setup or configuring. Once you purchase it, it downloads it automatically, installs it automatically, and that's it. One and done. One and done. Nothing else you have to do. And it will automatically load it into your game, and boom, you're good to go. Things in yellow are routes that I've already taken. Things in gray are routes I have not, including cities I have not yet been to. And it shows you what percentage of the total amount of maps that you have explored. So between all four of these states, Nevada, California, Arizona, and New Mexico, I've only covered a little over 57%. So there's a lot of hidden routes in there as well. There was one other thing I wanted to mention. Now, what was that? If you want to, like I got a load already, you can just click on Drive. There was something I was going to mention. Let me click on Drive real quick. Maybe it was over here. Actual video on driving stuff I want to do differently. I don't know what that beeping is. Oh yeah, F5. So like if I move my mouse, you see how it moves inside, but if I press function 1, it pauses. Now I can move the mouse all I want. And I can come over here and actually click on stuff if I want to. Press F1 to quit, M for map. And now here, let's say I'm taking this route right here, but let's say I want to scroll in and I want to take a different highway. Let's say I want to go here. I just simply click on it and it puts a waypoint. And see, now it changes from going that route to going back to this route. Except now I'm going to reset navigation. Let's say I clicked on here and I want to find this rest stop. I'm going to click there, move the map a little bit. And then let's say I want to come down here to get to this highway, but I want to put the point down here. Let's say I'll put it right here. Now that's waypoint number 2. You see how it's changing there? It's changing the actual route. The good thing is you can actually click and drag that waypoint to somewhere else if you wanted to. So by left holding and clicking that waypoint, you can drag it and say, oops, I didn't mean to put it there. I'm going to reset because I don't want to mess myself up. So that's what I wanted to show you too about the maps. And again, it's scrolling in and out, and let's go back here. So number 2 key puts you outside. You kind of look around. F3 is a top-down view, which is great for backing up and going forward and looking. 8 is your drive-by mode. 9 is from, well, basically be behind. And 1 puts you back inside. I hear another truck somewhere, but I don't see it. That's odd. Okay, so F5 again. See how it changes down here? Push F1 so I can move my mouse and show you. So you see that this is now changing. F5, F5 goes out even further. Now we're in real close, and one more time puts it back. So there's four settings. And so further out, all the way out, all the way in, and normal. That's why I call normal. F6, your function 6 key, gives you all your pertinent information. Um, with the date and time, like right now, I'm Tuesday, 11:53 p.m. at my current rate. I'm planning on being there, or I will arrive at my destination at this time, Wednesday. Um, what I'm loading, how much it weighs itself. That's not counting your rig and your trailer. The destination, what time it's expected. So I'm going to be there Wednesday, which is way ahead. It's expected there Thursday between 5:41 and 9:51 p.m. How much money I'm making on this one run, and how much time is actually remaining. Now, if I had fatigue turned on, there would be a little bed right up in that area there, and it would tell how much time is left before he has to sleep. F7 is your damage. I got 2% on both, but that's just tires. I know it is. Now, what'll happen is the bottoms of these tires will actually start to turn red, and that's when you want to replace your tires. So, truck, trailer, and your cargo. My cargo damage is not damaged at all. Function 8, I don't mess with. No short messages. Function 9, again, I've never done anything, but I haven't been playing against other people. So F5, F6, and F7 are the three that I use the most. If you have to call for help, you go F7 and then hit your enter key. Well, I got it on, what you call it, but you can click right here. Let me back out and just hit enter. Oops, F7 and enter. There we go. So you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4, and you can move your mouse at this point. You can call tow to service, mutiny refueling, etc., etc. If you have to abandon your load, it's going to charge you about $12,000. So it's not something you want to do. If you get towed to the service, it takes your trailer and your load with you, which can put you in a pretty hairy situation trying to get out of there after you repair. Let's say you've had a major wreck or you blow out your tires or whatever. I've never run out of fuel, but then I have my fuel economy maxed out, so I'm getting like 35% increased bonus. Um, so those are the main ones that I use. Now again, I'm gonna hit escape. When you log out, when you go to exit, it'll automatically save, but you can save right here. Mess around with other things as you wish, and you can quit the game right here. I'm just going to go back to my launch pad and then switch over. And yes, your progress will be saved automatically. So that's really all I wanted to show you, just the basics. This downloadable content browser is right here if you want to. I'll show you real quick. I've never done a mod, but these are all the ones that you can get. Now you can see I've already got New Mexico installed. I got Special Transport already installed. But the different ones you can buy, like Colorado, these maps are like $11.99 each. Paint designs, I think, are like $4.99. Forest machinery, heavy cargo over here. Idaho, Oregon, Utah. I mean, they got a bunch of Washington. There's Montana somewhere, Wyoming. So, and they do have some specials where you can buy a bunch. I plan on getting a bunch of the maps. But like I said, the good thing is you buy it. Let's just say visit Colorado. You want to go there? I'm going to say yes. I'm not going to do it at this point. But it'll open up right here in the game, so you ain't got to leave it. And you scroll on down and you buy it. And you see it's $11.99. You click add to cart. And once you pay for it, it will self-install automatically right here, so you don't have to do nothing else. There's Montana, Texas, You don't have to do anything else. It automatically installs it. Boom, one and done. I love it. Mods I haven't done anything with, so you have to experiment on that on your own. Oops. Um, okay, download content. I want to escape there. There we go. And that's it. Now this is one that you can buy. Mod managers you can buy. All right. Well, that's it for me, and enjoy.